Hello everyone, welcome back to 10 Minutes Daily Cafe Chat. I'm Emily, and I'm here with my amazing friend Lisa today.
Hi everyone! I'm so excited to be here with Emily again today. Today is September 18th, and we have some really fascinating news to share with you.
That's absolutely right. So today we've selected 5 news stories that we think are perfect for English learners. Let me give you a quick preview of what we're covering today. We have everything from international tech policy and space exploration to biology discoveries, sports news, and health research. It's a real mix of topics that will help you learn different kinds of English vocabulary.
Oh wow! That sounds like such an interesting and diverse mix. I'm especially curious about the TikTok story. That sounds so important. And the ant discovery sounds absolutely fascinating.
I know, right? Today's news is really varied and engaging. So, shall we start with our first story? So, Lisa, our first story is about international tech policy. The title is U.S. and China Reach Framework Agreement on TikTok Ownership.
Oh, that sounds really important. But I have to be honest, I'm not entirely sure what this means. Can you explain what's happening with TikTok?
Of course. So TikTok is a social media app that's owned by a Chinese company called ByteDance. The U.S. government has been concerned about data security and privacy issues, and there have been ongoing negotiations for months.
Oh, I see. So this is about data security concerns?
Exactly. The U.S. was worried that user data might be accessed by the Chinese government, so they've been negotiating a framework agreement. That's our key word today. A framework is like a basic structure or plan that guides how something should work. So, what does this agreement actually say? What are the main points? Great question. The agreement includes several key points. TikTok will store U.S. data, user data on servers in the U.S. They'll have independent oversight from American security experts, and they'll implement stronger data protection measures. It's a $1.5 billion investment in data security infrastructure.
Wow! $1.5 billion! That's a huge investment. So this is like creating a blueprint for how TikTok should operate in the U.S.?
Perfect! You understand it completely. A framework is exactly like a blueprint. It sets up the basic rules and structure. For example, you might say, we need to create a framework for our project, meaning we need to establish the basic structure.
That makes so much sense. So this agreement is like setting up the rules for how TikTok should operate internationally?
Exactly, and it's been a long process. These negotiations have been going on for over 18 months. Now, let's move on to something completely different, and this one is absolutely mind-blowing.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited! What is it?
So, scientists at the University of California have made a discovery that completely challenges what we thought we knew about biology. They found an ant queen that can produce 2 completely different species of ants.
Wait, what? I'm confused. How is that even possible? I thought queens just made, well, more of the same kind of ants.
That's exactly what everyone thought. This is revolutionary. The word reproduction here means the process of creating new living things. Normally, you're absolutely right. One queen would only produce one type of ant.
So what exactly did they discover? What makes this so special?
Great question. The researchers found that this particular ant queen can actually produce 2 genetically different species of ants, one that's aggressive and one that's more peaceful. It's like having a queen that can create both soldiers and workers from completely different genetic lines. This has never been observed before in nature.
That's incredible! So it's like one queen running 2 different ant colonies at the same time.
Exactly! You understand it perfectly. It's like having a queen that can create both soldiers and workers from completely different genetic lines. This discovery could change our understanding of how ant colonies evolve and adapt to their environments.
That's so amazing! Nature is full of surprises.
It really is. And speaking of amazing things, let's talk about space. There's been a breakthrough in rocket technology that could change everything about space travel.
Oh my gosh! Space travel! Tell me more!
So, researchers at Ohio State University have developed nuclear rocket technology that could cut the journey to Mars from 9 months to just 6 months. They're using liquid uranium as fuel instead of traditional rocket fuel.
Wait, that's incredible! But I'm curious, how does nuclear energy work in rockets? Is it safe?
Great question. The word nuclear here refers to using nuclear energy, the same type of energy that powers nuclear power plants. The technology uses a nuclear thermal propulsion system that heats liquid hydrogen to extremely high temperatures, creating much more thrust than regular rocket fuel. So it's like using a nuclear reactor to power the rocket instead of burning fuel. Exactly. You understand it perfectly. The nuclear reactor heats the propellant to temperatures over 2,000 degrees Celsius, which gives the rocket much more power. This could cut the Mars journey from 9 months to just 6 months, and it's much more efficient. It could carry 3 times more payload than traditional rockets.
That's so cool! So instead of taking almost a year, we could get to Mars in half a year.
Exactly, and this technology could revolutionize space exploration. It could make missions to Jupiter and Saturn much more feasible too.
That's amazing! Now, let's talk about something closer to home. Sports news.
Great transition. So there's some unfortunate news from the NFL. Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow is going to be out for 3 months after toe surgery.
Oh no! That's such a long time! What happened to his toe?
He suffered a turf toe injury during practice. It's a common injury in football where the big toe gets hyperextended. The word surgery means a medical operation where doctors fix something in your body. In this case, they need to repair the ligaments in his toe.
That sounds really painful. So he won't be able to play football for 3 months? That's right. It's really tough for the team when a key player like the quarterback is injured. Joe Burrow is one of the highest paid quarterbacks in the league at $55 million per year. So this is a huge loss for the Bengals. But the good news is that turf toe injuries usually heal completely with proper treatment. I hope so too. Now, let's end with something that might help us all sleep better.
Perfect. So there's new research about the connection between magnesium deficiency and poor sleep quality.
Oh, that's interesting. I've heard about magnesium before, but I didn't know it affected sleep. What exactly did the research find?
Great question. The word deficiency means not having enough of something. So magnesium deficiency means not having enough magnesium in your body. The study found that people with low magnesium levels were 73% more likely to have poor sleep quality.
Wow! 73%? That's a huge difference. So, what does magnesium actually do for sleep?
Exactly. Magnesium helps regulate your body's natural sleep-wake cycle and relaxes your muscles. The research showed that people who took magnesium supplements fell asleep 17 minutes faster on average and slept 16 minutes longer each night. It's like your body needs this mineral to help you get good, restful sleep.
That's really helpful to know. So, it's not just about taking supplements. It's about making sure we get enough magnesium in our diet, too.
Exactly. Nutrition really does affect so many aspects of our health, including sleep. It's important to consciously eat foods rich in magnesium, like nuts, leafy greens, and whole grains.
Wow, Emily, we covered so many different topics today. From international politics to space travel to health.
I know! That's what I love about our daily chats. We get to learn about so many different things and practice English at the same time.
Me too! And I learned so many new words today. Framework, reproduction, nuclear, surgery, and deficiency.
Perfect! You remembered all of them. That's exactly what we want, to learn practical English words that you can use in real conversations.
This was so much fun. I can't wait for our chat tomorrow. What kind of surprising news will we have next?
I'm excited to find out too. And for everyone listening, before we go, if you enjoyed today's conversation and learned something new, please subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our daily chats. Yes, and leave us a comment below. We'd love to hear Which story was the most interesting for you? Thank you so much for joining us today. We'll see you tomorrow for another exciting cafe chat.
Bye, everyone! Have a great day and happy English learning!